Hey, what's going on, everyone? Bass here. So recently I just read an article. It's talking about Romeo Doubs and basically saying he was one of the top draft steals so far for this year. So in this video, I want to talk a little bit more about Romeo Doubs and then go over this article and kind of react to it, give my thoughts on it. So as I said, Romeo Doubs is second on this list. Number one on this list is running back Dameon Pierce on the Texans. So I'm going to quickly read what it says about Romeo Doubs here in this article and then kind of break it down and give you my thoughts. A rookie catching more than the attention of the back-to-back NFL MVP Aaron Rodgers is serious. The summer of Romeo Doubs continues after the Green Bay Packers chose him with this year's 132nd overall pick. Doubs continually showed in practices and preseason games that he's a dynamic, vertical threat with a special catch radius. The 38-year-old quarterback is spending significant time together with Doubs to groom the rookie as one of his top targets. Quote, I think the standard for him is not going to be maybe the standard for a normal rookie that we've had here in the past 4 to 5 years, because he's going to be expected to play based on his performance so far in camp, so we've got to hold him to that standard. I know he's capable of reaching. Doubs wasn't supposed to be the guy, though. The Packers traded up in the second round to acquire Christian Watson with the 34th overall pick, but Watson wasn't ready for the start of camp, and Doubs shined every single day. Allen Lazard is clearly Green Bay's top target with Davante Adams gone. Nonetheless, the excitement over what Doubs can do shouldn't be tampered. Lazard is at his best working as a power slot. Doubs can continue to be a threat down the field and outside the numbers. He's made some instinctual plays that you can't really coach, Rodgers said last week. He ran a little in and back out in the game, and at the top of the route, there's a guy right there, and instead of drifting on it and letting the guy make the play, he comes hard back to the ball, strong hands. You like to see those plays. It gives you the confidence that he's capable of doing some things that aren't on the paper offense. If Rodgers truly believes in Doubs, the rookie's golden ticket awaits. So now basically going over my thoughts on that article, I mean, it's correct. Romeo Doubs is probably in the best situation he could possibly be in. If he was to be drafted at any other team, he probably wouldn't see many snaps year one. But I do believe he will see snaps and snaps early. He showed that he can be a good receiver for the Green Bay Packers, a good target for Aaron Rodgers. He looks like he's already earning Aaron Rodgers' trust, and what a better system to be in than the Matt LaFleur system with Aaron Rodgers. So as it said in the article, the Packers drafted Christian Watson really to be that early rookie wide receiver to get a lot of snaps, but as we saw, he didn't really practice or play much this preseason. We all thought, he'd play in that final preseason game. He looked ready to go. It was going to be a game time decision. I thought he was going to play, and he didn't. So we didn't see Christian Watson in any of these preseason games. We saw him in very limited action during training camp, but we saw Romeo Doubs in all 3 preseason games and a lot of action during training camp where he practiced very well and, like it said in the article, made plays pretty much every single day. When the Packers drafted Romeo Doubs, I made a video breaking down his college tape, and although being a 4th-round wide receiver, I saw the skill from him right away. His ability to get open, his burst right off the line of scrimmage, his great catch radius, his deep threat ability, all of which he showcased at Nevada, where he had 1,002 yards in 2020 with 9 touchdowns and 1,109 yards in 2021 with 11 touchdowns. And he was really the quarterback's best friend at Nevada. He always seemed to get open, find a way open, and the quarterback seemingly always found him. The quarterbacks had a 130.6 quarterback rating when throwing to Romeo Doubs, so that just replicates and shows that. And Romeo Doubs isn't the fastest guy or the best route runner or has the best hands, but every time you watch him on the practice field with the pads on, he's seemingly always getting open, making plays, and catching the ball. There's a clip of him against Eric Stokes where he beats him right off the line, and Eric Stokes is probably one of the fastest players on the Green Bay Packers, and Romeo Doubs easily beat him off the line and beat him easily on a 9 route, which was super, super impressive. It also quoted in the article Aaron Rodgers basically saying he's going to get more looks than any rookie has in the recent past, and this is very true, because if we look in the recent past, all the Packers rookie wide receivers, at least within the first 4 rounds, we have guys like Randall Cobb, Jordy Nelson, Greg Jennings, James Jones, Davante Adams. All these guys were drafted when the Packers had a very solid number 1 or number 2 wide receiver. Guys that had 1,000-yard seasons the year prior, like Randall Cobb or Jordy Nelson when Davante Adams was drafted along those lines. So this year, that's completely different. The Packers don't have a single 1,000-yard wide receiver. I mean, I guess you could say Randall Cobb is, but the last time he had a 1,000-yard season, I think, was 2012. And then with Sammy Watkins, I believe, was 2013, somewhere around those lines. So it's been a long time for both of those guys that they haven't had a 1,000-yard season. So I will say the Packers basically don't have a 1,000-yard wide receiver right now. So a lot of receivers are going to get a lot of looks, especially these rookies. If they earn the trust with Aaron Rodgers, get on the same page, get on the same rapport with Aaron Rodgers, and Romeo Doubs is already on a great path to doing so. Now, of course, he hasn't actually played a regular season snap yet, so I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yes, he is a draft steal, because we haven't seen him in a regular season game against a full first-string offense with Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball. Outside of practice, we have not seen Aaron Rodgers throw Romeo Doubs a ball in a game. So can he be a great draft steal down the line in a couple years? Yes, 100%. He's shown the ability so far that he could be someone like that. But is he right now? We just have to wait and see. You can't just name someone a draft steal before they play in a game. Now, can you name them great potential to become a draft steal? Of course. So that's what I'm kind of taking from this article here, that he's in a great position to succeed. He has the best quarterback in the NFL throwing to him in an offense with a real number one wide receiver. Plenty of opportunity for the taking for Romeo Doubs. And I do believe he will jump right onto the scene. I think we will see Romeo Doubs in this offense week 1. Now, how many snaps that exactly is, I'm not sure. I still believe Allen Lazard, Sammy Watkins, and Randall Cobb will come out as the starting wide receivers, but I've said this many times in past videos. I kind of think the wide receivers are going to be kind of like a committee where a lot of guys are swapping out and a lot of guys are getting multiple snaps. We're going to see Christian Watson if he's ready to go. We're going to see Romeo Doubs. We're going to see Sammy Watkins, Randall Cobb, Allen Lazard. I think we're going to see all these guys get snaps week 1. But out of the young guys, I do believe Romeo Doubs will get the most snaps because he's the most ready to get the most snaps. Not to mention the Packers always like to have some type of deep threat player on their offense. We saw it last year with Marquez Valdes-Scantling when he was hurt. The Packers offense kind of struggled. They usually need a guy to take the top off a defense. Romeo Doubs can do that. Christian Watson can do that. But Romeo Doubs, like I said, has been more ready, is on the same page with Aaron Rodgers, has practiced more with Aaron Rodgers, so I think he'll get the snaps over Christian Watson to start. And that's not saying Christian Watson will do nothing this year. I think he will get plenty of snaps during the year. I just think right now Romeo Doubs is more ready. We're not even sure if Christian Watson is 100% going to be playing week 1, so that's also another worry. But overall, I am very excited for Romeo Doubs. I think he was a great pick in the 4th round out of Nevada. I did many mock drafts where I liked the thought of the Packers drafting him, so when I heard his name called in the 4th round of this NFL draft, I was super, super excited because I've seen his tape. I've gone over what I've seen of him at Nevada, and it all looks really good. He looks like the perfect type of wide receiver for Aaron Rodgers. He reminds me a lot of Greg Jennings, and his ability just to get open and extend plays and find the open hole in the defense, a thing Aaron Rodgers loves for wide receivers to do. So when Aaron Rodgers is extending the play or a play breaks down and he has to roll out to the right or roll out to the left, Romeo Doubs is going to be that wide receiver to break back towards the play, come back towards the ball, and find the open hole in the defense, which, like I said, Aaron Rodgers loves that. Randall Cobb always used to do it. Jordy Nelson always used to do it. So getting these wide receivers that have that football IQ, the ability to do that, is very, very important. But I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. Leave your prediction of Romeo Doubs' stat line down in the comments. But that about does it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. But if you are new here and want more Packers news, analysis, and updates almost daily, please consider going down, clicking that subscribe button, as well as turning on post notifications and not miss any of the videos. But I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Pack Go.